Imagine having a magic key that could unlock the door to all your dreams. A key so powerful it could bring you wealth, love, success, and happiness. Sounds too good to be true, right? Well, what if I told you that you already have this key? It's been with you all along, hiding in plain sight. This magic key is gratitude, and it's one of the most powerful tools we have for changing our lives. Now you might be thinking, come on, how can just being thankful get me what I want? But here's the thing. Gratitude isn't just about saying thank you when someone holds the door open for you. It's a whole new way of looking at the world, and it can completely transform how the universe responds to you. Let's say you want to be rich. You might think the first step is to work harder or come up with a brilliant business idea. But what if I told you that the real first step is to be grateful for the money you already have? It sounds strange, I know. But stick with me, because this simple shift in thinking can set off a chain reaction that brings more abundance into your life than you ever thought possible. Gratitude is like planting a seed. At first, it might not look like much, but with time and care, it grows into something amazing. And just like a tiny seed can grow into a huge tree that bears fruit year after year, a small amount of gratitude can grow into a life filled with endless blessings. Now, let's talk about what's really at stake here. Without gratitude, we're like a ship without a compass, drifting aimlessly through life. We might have moments of happiness or success, but they often feel random and out of our control. We're always chasing after the next big thing, never feeling satisfied with what we have. And worst of all, we might miss out on the great things already in our lives because we're too busy looking for something better. But when you master gratitude, something magical happens. It's like putting on a pair of glasses that lets you see the world in high definition. Suddenly, you start noticing all the good things in your life, big and small. That cup of coffee in the morning? It becomes a moment of pure joy. The smile from a stranger? It feels like a gift from the universe. And as you start appreciating these little things, you'll notice that more and more good stuff starts coming your way. Here's the real kicker. When you master gratitude, you become a magnet for amazing things. It's like the universe says, hey, this person really appreciates what they have. Let's give them more. And before you know it, opportunities start popping up, relationships improve, and you might even find that money comes more easily. It's not about sitting back and waiting for good things to happen, but about creating a mindset that attracts positivity and abundance. Now, I won't lie to you. This isn't always easy. Choosing gratitude means looking at your life differently, and that can be hard at first. It means finding things to be thankful for even when life gets tough. It means shifting your focus from what you don't have to what you do have. And sometimes that can feel uncomfortable or even a bit scary. But here's the thing. The discomfort you might feel at first is nothing compared to the incredible rewards that await you. It's like exercising a muscle. At first, it might be a bit sore, but as you keep at it, you get stronger and stronger. And before you know it, gratitude becomes as natural as breathing, and your life starts to change in ways you never thought possible. So what exactly is gratitude? At its core, gratitude is simply feeling thankful for what you have in your life. It's about recognizing the good things, no matter how small, and really appreciating them. It's like when you were a kid and got super excited about finding a shiny penny on the ground. Gratitude is about bringing that sense of wonder and appreciation into your everyday life. Now you might be thinking, sure, I say thank you when someone does something nice for me. Isn't that gratitude? Well, yes and no. Saying thank you is a great start, but true gratitude goes much deeper. It's not just about the words you say, but about how you feel inside. Let's look at some everyday examples of gratitude. It's waking up in the morning and feeling thankful for a comfortable bed and a good night's sleep. It's savoring that first sip of coffee or tea and really appreciating its warmth and flavor. It's looking at the people in your life, your family, friends, even your co-workers, and feeling grateful for their presence and what they bring to your world. Gratitude can be about big things too. Maybe you're grateful for your health, your job, or the roof over your head. But it's also about the little things that we often take for granted. The way sunlight filters through leaves on a tree, the sound of laughter, the feeling of a warm shower on a cold day. When you start looking, you'll find countless things to be grateful for every single day. Here's the thing though, in our busy, fast-paced lives, it's easy to forget about gratitude. We get caught up in our to-do lists, our worries, our goals for the future. We are always rushing from one thing to the next, barely taking time to breathe, let alone appreciate what we have. And before we know it, we're stuck in a cycle of always wanting more, never feeling satisfied with what we have right now. But that's where the magic of gratitude comes in. When you make a conscious effort to be grateful, you start to break that cycle. You start to see the abundance that's already in your life. And that's when things really start to change. Think of it like this. Imagine you're wearing a pair of glasses with dark lenses. Everything looks gloomy and gray. That's what life can feel like when we're not practicing gratitude. But when you start being grateful, it's like you're cleaning those lenses. Suddenly, everything looks brighter, more colorful, more beautiful. The world hasn't changed, but your perception of it has. And here's the really cool part. When you start seeing the world this way, you start attracting more good things into your life. It's like you're tuning into a different frequency, one that's all about positivity and abundance. And the more you tune into that frequency, the stronger the signal gets. Now, I know what you might be thinking. This all sounds great, but my life is really tough right now. How can I be grateful when so many things are going wrong? And that's a totally valid question. Gratitude isn't about ignoring the bad stuff or pretending everything is perfect. It's about finding the good, even in difficult situations. Maybe you're struggling with your job. It's stressful, the hours are long, and you're not making as much money as you'd like. It's easy to focus on all those negatives. But what if you shifted your perspective? Maybe you could be grateful that you have a job when many people don't. Or grateful for the skills you're learning, even if the job isn't ideal. Or grateful for that one coworker who always makes you laugh. Or let's say you're dealing with health issues. That's really tough, and it's okay to acknowledge that. But maybe you can find gratitude in the support of your family and friends, or in the skills and dedication of your healthcare providers, or even in the way your body is fighting to heal itself. The point is, gratitude isn't about ignoring the challenges in your life. It's about choosing to focus on the good things, no matter how small they might seem. And when you do that consistently, something amazing starts to happen. You start to notice more and more good things. Your brain actually begins to rewire itself to look for the positive. And that's when the real magic begins. Because when you're focused on the good things in your life, you're sending a powerful message to the universe. You're saying, I appreciate what I have, and I'm ready for more. And the universe responds in kind, bringing more positive experiences and opportunities your way. Now, I want to be clear. Gratitude isn't a magic wand that will instantly solve all your problems. It's not about sitting back and waiting for good things to happen. It's a tool, a powerful one, but it still requires action on your part. The difference is, when you approach life with gratitude, those actions come from a place of abundance rather than lack, and that can make all the difference in the world. So how do you start cultivating gratitude in your life? Well, it's simpler than you might think. You can start by taking a few minutes each day to think about what you're grateful for. Maybe write it down in a journal or share it with a friend or family member. Start with 3 things each day. They don't have to be big things. Remember, we're appreciating the small stuff too. As you practice this, you'll start to notice a shift. You might find yourself spontaneously appreciating things throughout your day. That sunset that takes your breath away. The kind gesture from a stranger. The taste of your favorite food. And as you notice these things, take a moment to really feel that gratitude in your body. Let it fill you up. Another powerful practice is to express gratitude to others. Tell your loved ones how much you appreciate them. Thank your co-workers for their hard work. Express gratitude to the cashier at the grocery store for their service. Not only does this spread positivity to others, but it also reinforces your own feelings of gratitude. Now, I want to address something important here. Sometimes when people first hear about the power of gratitude, they worry that being grateful for what they have means they can't want more. They think, if I'm grateful for my current job, does that mean I can't strive for a better one? Or, if I appreciate my current relationship, does that mean I can't hope for it to improve? The answer is a resounding no. Gratitude isn't about settling for less or giving up on your dreams. In fact, it's quite the opposite. When you approach life with gratitude, you're coming from a place of abundance rather than scarcity. You're saying, I appreciate what I have, and I'm open to even more good things coming my way. Think of it like this. Gratitude is like fuel for your dreams. When you're grateful for what you have, you're in a much better position to attract even more good things. You're not coming from a place of desperation or lack, but from a place of appreciation and openness. Let's say you want a better job. If you're constantly focusing on how much you hate your current job, you're putting out negative energy. You might be so focused on what's wrong that you miss opportunities for improvement or advancement. But if you cultivate gratitude for your current job, for the income it provides, the skills you're learning, the colleagues you work with, you're in a much better mindset to attract that better job. You'll be more positive and confident in interviews. You'll be more likely to notice and take advantage of opportunities for growth. And when that better job does come along, you'll be ready for it, because you've been practicing appreciation all along. The same goes for relationships, health, money, any area of your life where you want to see improvement. Gratitude doesn't replace action or ambition. It enhances them. It puts you in the right mindset to make positive changes and attract good things. Now let's talk about how gratitude relates to the idea of manifestation. You've probably heard people talk about manifesting things they want in their lives. And while there's a lot of misunderstanding around this concept, at its core, it's about aligning your thoughts, feelings, and actions with what you want to attract into your life. Here's where gratitude comes in. It's like a shortcut to getting into that alignment. When you're grateful, you're focusing on positive things. You're putting out positive energy. And according to the principle of like attracts like, that positive energy attracts more positive things into your life. Think of it like this. The universe is constantly responding to the energy you're putting out. If you're always focused on what's lacking in your life, always complaining or feeling dissatisfied, that's the kind of energy you're broadcasting. And so you tend to attract more experiences that match that energy. But when you're grateful, you're broadcasting a whole different kind of signal. You're saying to the universe, I appreciate what I have. I see the good in my life. I'm open to receiving more. And the universe responds in kind, bringing more experiences that match that positive, appreciative energy. Now, this doesn't mean you'll suddenly win the lottery just because you started saying thank you more often. Manifestation isn't about magical thinking or sitting back and waiting for good things to fall into your lap. It's about creating a mindset that allows you to recognize and take advantage of opportunities when they arise. When you're grateful, you're more likely to notice the good things that are already present in your life. And as you notice more good things, you start to believe that more good things are possible for you. This belief changes how you think, how you feel, and how you act. You become more positive, more confident, more open to possibilities, and that's when amazing things start to happen. You might find that opportunities you never noticed before suddenly seem to appear out of nowhere, or that people are more drawn to you, more willing to help you, or collaborate with you, or that you have more energy and motivation to pursue your goals. All of these things can lead to real, tangible changes in your life. But here's the key. Gratitude isn't just about what you want to manifest in the future. It's about appreciating what you have right now. Because the truth is, the present moment is all we ever really have. And when you can find joy and appreciation in the present, regardless of your circumstances, you've unlocked one of the greatest secrets to a happy and fulfilling life. So, as we wrap up this section, I want to encourage you to start your gratitude practice today. Don't wait for everything to be perfect. Don't wait until you have that dream job or perfect relationship or ideal body. Start right now with what you have. Look around you. What can you appreciate in this moment? What are you grateful for? Remember, gratitude is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. At first, it might feel a bit awkward or forced. You might struggle to find things to be grateful for, especially if you're going through a tough time. But stick with it. Make it a daily practice. Write it down, say it out loud, share it with others, and watch how, little by little, your perspective starts to shift. As you continue this practice, you'll start to notice changes. Maybe you'll feel happier, more content. Maybe you'll start attracting more positive people and experiences into your life. Maybe you'll find yourself better able to handle stress and challenges. Whatever happens, know that by cultivating gratitude, you're tapping into one of the most powerful forces in the universe. And that's really what this is all about. Gratitude isn't just a nice idea or a feel-good practice. It's a transformative force that has the power to completely change your life. It's about shifting your focus from what's wrong to what's right, from what's missing to what's present, from scarcity to abundance. And when you make that shift, you unlock the universe's power to manifest anything. So, are you ready to unlock this power in your own life? Are you ready to harness the incredible force of gratitude? If so, You're about to embark on an amazing journey. A journey that will not only change how you see the world, but how the world responds to you. A journey that will open you up to more joy, more abundance, and more possibilities than you ever thought possible. Let's dive deeper into how gratitude actually changes the way your brain works. It's like giving your mind a complete makeover, and the results can be pretty amazing. When you practice gratitude regularly, you're actually rewiring your brain to focus on the positive things in your life. Think of your mind as a big spotlight. Most of the time, we tend to shine that spotlight on the things that are going wrong. We worry about bills, stress about work, or fret over relationships. It's like we're programmed to look for problems. And guess what? When you're always looking for problems, you'll always find them. But gratitude flips the switch on that spotlight. Instead of illuminating the bad stuff, it starts highlighting all the good things in your life. That shift might seem small at first, but it's incredibly powerful. It's like putting on a pair of happy glasses that let you see the world in a whole new way. When you start focusing on the good stuff, something magical happens. Your brain actually starts to change. Scientists call this neuroplasticity. It's your brain's ability to rewire itself based on your experiences and thoughts. When you practice gratitude, you're creating new neural pathways that make it easier to notice and appreciate positive things. Here's a simple example. Let's say you're stuck in traffic. Normally, you might feel frustrated and angry, focusing on how much time you're wasting. But with your gratitude glasses on, you might start to notice other things. Maybe you appreciate having a reliable car, or you enjoy the extra time to listen to your favorite podcast, or you feel grateful for the safety features that keep you protected on the road. The more you practice this kind of positive focus, the more natural it becomes. It's like you're training your brain to look for the good in every situation. And the more good you see, the more good you'll experience in your life. Now let's talk about a simple gratitude exercise you can try. Every night before you go to bed, think of 3 things that happened during the day that you're grateful for. They don't have to be big things. Maybe you enjoyed a delicious meal, had a good laugh with a friend, or accomplished a task at work. Write these things down in a journal, or just say them out loud. The important thing is to really feel the gratitude as you think about each one. Let that feeling of appreciation fill you up. Do this every night for a week and see how you feel. You might be surprised at how much more positive and optimistic you become. Now, let's explore how gratitude connects to something called the law of attraction. You might have heard this phrase before, but don't worry if it sounds a bit mystical. It's actually a pretty simple idea that can have a big impact on your life. The law of attraction basically says that like attracts like. In other words, the energy you put out into the world tends to come back to you. If you're always negative and complaining, you'll tend to attract more negative experiences. But if you're positive and grateful, you'll attract more positive experiences. Think of it like this. Imagine you're a big magnet. Your thoughts and feelings are the energy that this magnet puts out. When you're grateful, you're putting out positive energy. And just like a magnet attracts metal, your positive energy starts to attract positive experiences, people, and opportunities. Here's an example of how this might work in real life. Let's say you start practicing gratitude for your current job. You focus on the things you like about it, maybe the friendly coworkers, the skills you're learning, or even just the fact that it provides a steady income. As you do this, your attitude at work starts to change. You become more positive and engaged. Your coworkers and boss start to notice this change. They enjoy working with you more, and maybe they start giving you more interesting projects or responsibilities. You're more alert to opportunities for growth or advancement because you're not bogged down in negativity. And who knows, this positive attitude might even catch the attention of someone who offers you an even better job opportunity. All of this happened not because your job suddenly changed, but because your attitude towards it changed. Your gratitude created a positive energy that attracted positive outcomes. Now, it's important to understand that this isn't about magical thinking. You can't just think grateful thoughts and expect a pile of money to appear on your doorstep. The law of attraction works hand in hand with action. When you're grateful and positive, you're more likely to notice opportunities and have the energy and motivation to pursue them. So, how can you use gratitude to start attracting more of what you want in your life? Start by appreciating what you already have. If you want more money, be grateful for the money you have now, even if it's not as much as you'd like. If you want a loving relationship, appreciate the love that's already in your life, whether it's from family, friends, or even a pet. As you do this, you'll start to feel more abundant and loved. And from this place of feeling abundant and loved, you're in a much better position to attract more abundance and love into your life. Now, you might be thinking, this all sounds great, but is there any real evidence that gratitude actually works? The answer is a resounding yes. Scientists have been studying the effects of gratitude for years, and the results are pretty impressive. Let's start with how gratitude affects our happiness. Research has shown that people who regularly practice gratitude are significantly happier than those who don't. One study found that people who wrote down things they were grateful for once a week for 10 weeks were 25% happier than a control group who didn't do this exercise. That's a big difference. But the benefits of gratitude go way beyond just feeling happier. Studies have found that grateful people experience less stress and anxiety. It's like gratitude acts as a buffer against life's difficulties, helping us cope better when things get tough. Gratitude has also been linked to better physical health. Grateful people tend to exercise more, eat healthier, and even sleep better. Some studies have even found that gratitude can boost our immune system, helping us fight off illnesses more effectively. And here's something really interesting. Gratitude can actually change our brain structure. Brain scans of people who practiced gratitude regularly showed increased activity in the part of the brain associated with learning and decision-making. It's like gratitude gives your brain a workout, making it stronger and more resilient. Now, let's talk about how all of this relates to manifestation. Remember, manifestation isn't about magically making things appear. It's about creating the right conditions in your life to achieve your goals and attract positive experiences. When you're less stressed, sleeping better, and generally happier, all benefits of gratitude, you're in a much better position to notice and take advantage of opportunities. You have more energy to pursue your goals. You're more likely to make positive choices that align with what you want to manifest in your life. For example, if you're trying to manifest better health, the stress-reducing effects of gratitude can directly contribute to that goal. If you're aiming for career success, the improved decision-making abilities associated with gratitude can help you make better choices and spot opportunities you might have missed before. Here's a simple way to think about it. Gratitude puts you in the best possible state to attract and achieve the things you want in life. It's not about sitting back and waiting for good things to happen. It's about creating a positive mindset that makes you more likely to notice and act on the opportunities that lead to those good things. So, the next time you're working towards a goal or trying to manifest something in your life, remember to incorporate gratitude into your approach. Be thankful for the progress you've made, no matter how small. Appreciate the lessons you're learning along the way. Feel grateful for the support you have, whether it's from friends, family, or even just your own determination. By doing this, you're not only making yourself happier and healthier in the present moment, you're also setting yourself up for greater success and fulfillment in the future. And that's the real power of gratitude. It enhances your life now while paving the way for even better things to come. Now that we understand the power of gratitude and how it can change our lives, let's dive into some practical ways to use gratitude for manifestation. These are simple practices you can start using right away to attract more of what you want into your life. One of the easiest and most effective gratitude practices is keeping a gratitude journal. Every day, take a few minutes to write down 3 to 5 things you're grateful for. They can be big things like your health or your job, or small things like a delicious cup of coffee or a beautiful sunset. The key is to really feel the gratitude as you write. Don't just go through the motions. Let that feeling of appreciation fill you up. Another powerful practice is saying thank you more often. Not just to other people, although that's important too, but to the universe or whatever higher power you believe in. When something good happens, no matter how small, take a moment to say thank you out loud or in your head. This helps train your brain to notice and appreciate the good things in your life. Now let's talk about how to use gratitude when you're trying to manifest something specific. Let's say you want to manifest more money in your life. Instead of focusing on what you lack, start by being grateful for the money you already have. Appreciate the fact that you have enough to buy food, to keep a roof over your head, to buy the occasional treat for yourself. Next, start being grateful for the thing you want as if you already have it. In this case, you might say something like, "I'm so grateful for the abundance in my life. Money flows to me easily and effortlessly." This might feel a bit strange at first, especially if your current reality doesn't match up. But remember, you're setting an intention and aligning your energy with what you want to attract. Get clear on what you want to manifest. Find things to be grateful for in your current situation, even if it's not ideal. Imagine having what you want and feel grateful for it, as if you already have it. Take inspired action towards your goal, always from a place of gratitude. Be patient and trust the process, staying grateful for each step of the journey. Remember, manifestation isn't about instant results. It's about aligning your thoughts, feelings, and actions with what you want to attract. Gratitude is a powerful tool in this process because it helps you focus on abundance rather than lack. Now let's address something important. Practicing gratitude isn't always easy. Life can be tough sometimes, and when you're going through a difficult period, being grateful might be the last thing on your mind. But here's the thing, it's during these challenging times that gratitude can be most powerful. One common problem people face when trying to be grateful is that they can't see past their current struggles. Maybe you're dealing with financial problems, health issues, or relationship difficulties. In these situations, it can feel like there's nothing to be grateful for. The solution? Start small. Even in the darkest times, there are tiny pinpricks of light if you look for them. Maybe you're grateful for a warm bed to sleep in, or for a friend who called to check on you. Maybe you're thankful for the strength you're discovering within yourself as you face these challenges. Finding these small things to be grateful for can help shift your perspective and give you the strength to keep going. Another challenge is consistency. It's easy to practice gratitude when things are going well, but keeping it up every day, especially when life gets busy or difficult, can be hard. The key here is to make gratitude a habit. Set a specific time each day for your gratitude practice, like right after you wake up or before you go to bed. You can even set a reminder on your phone to help you remember. I'll share a personal story here. When I first started practicing gratitude, I was going through a really tough time. I had lost my job, was struggling financially, and felt pretty hopeless. At first, trying to be grateful felt fake and forced. I mean, what did I have to be thankful for? But I decided to stick with it. Every night before bed, I would think of 3 things I was grateful for, no matter how small. Some days, all I could come up with was, "I'm grateful I got out of bed today." Or, "I'm thankful I have clean water to drink." But slowly, something started to change. As I kept looking for things to be grateful for, I started noticing more and more good things in my life. I appreciated the support of my friends and family more. I felt thankful for the free time I had to pursue interests I had neglected when I was working. I even found gratitude for the challenge itself, seeing it as an opportunity for growth. Did my situation magically change overnight? But my attitude did, and that change in attitude gave me the strength and positivity to keep pushing forward. I networked more, applied for jobs with renewed energy, and eventually landed a position that was even better than the one I had lost. This experience taught me that gratitude isn't about pretending everything is perfect. It's about finding the good even in difficult situations and using that positive energy to propel you forward. Now, let's talk about something really exciting: how your gratitude can affect not just you, but the people around you and even the world at large. This is what we call the ripple effect of gratitude. When you start practicing gratitude regularly, you'll likely notice that you become more positive and optimistic. You might smile more, complain less, and generally be in a better mood. And guess what? That positivity is contagious. Think about it. Have you ever been around someone who's really happy and upbeat? Chances are their good mood rubbed off on you a bit. The same thing happens when you radiate gratitude and positivity. The people around you, your family, friends, co-workers, will start to pick up on that energy. Maybe your partner notices that you're more appreciative of the little things they do, and it inspires them to do the same. Or your coworker sees how you always find something positive to say about challenging situations, and it helps them approach their work with a better attitude. Before you know it, you've started a gratitude circle that's making everyone's lives a little bit better. But it doesn't stop there. When you're grateful, you're more likely to want to give back. You might feel inspired to volunteer, donate to charity, or simply perform random acts of kindness. And each of these actions creates its own ripple effect, spreading more positivity into the world. Here's a challenge for you. Try consciously spreading gratitude in your daily life for a week. Thank the bus driver. Express appreciation to a co-worker for their hard work. Tell a family member how much you value them. Notice how it makes you feel and how it affects the people around you. You might be surprised at the positive changes you see. Remember, every time you express gratitude, you're putting more positivity into the world. And in a world that often seems filled with negativity, that's a pretty powerful thing. Your gratitude, your positivity, your kindness, it all matters. It all makes a difference. As we wrap up our exploration of gratitude and its power to manifest amazing things in your life, let's take a moment to reflect on what we've learned. We've discovered that gratitude is more than just saying thank you. It's a powerful force that can transform our minds, our lives, and even the world around us. We've seen how it can rewire our brains to focus on the positive, how it can attract more good things into our lives through the law of attraction, and how science backs up its numerous benefits for our mental and physical health. We've learned practical ways to incorporate gratitude into our daily lives, from keeping a gratitude journal to using thankfulness as a tool for manifestation. We've addressed the challenges that can come with practicing gratitude and found ways to overcome them. And we've seen how our individual gratitude practice can create a ripple effect, spreading positivity to those around us and beyond. But here's the most important thing to remember. Gratitude is not just a concept to understand, it's a practice to embody. All the knowledge in the world won't make a difference unless you put it into action. So, I want to encourage you. Don't wait for the perfect moment to start your gratitude practice. Don't wait until your life is exactly how you want it to be. Start right now, right where you are. Find something to be grateful for in this very moment. Maybe it's the device you're using to read this. Maybe it's the air you're breathing. Maybe it's the fact that you've taken the time to learn about something that can improve your life. Your gratitude journey begins now. And as you embark on this journey, remember that it's not about perfection. There will be days when gratitude comes easily and days when it's a struggle. That's okay. The important thing is to keep showing up, keep looking for those moments of appreciation, keep cultivating that attitude of thankfulness. As you do, you'll likely start to notice changes. Maybe you'll feel happier and more content. Maybe you'll start attracting more positive experiences into your life. Maybe you'll find yourself better able to handle life's challenges. Whatever happens, know that by practicing gratitude, you're tapping into one of the most powerful forces in the universe. You're unlocking the power to manifest your dreams, to create positive change in your life and in the world around you. And that's something truly worth being grateful for. So, are you ready to harness the power of gratitude? Are you ready to unlock the universe's ability to manifest anything in your life? Your journey starts now with a simple thank you. The universe is listening and it's ready to respond. What will you be grateful for today?